Welcome. I'm Arch Ratliff, a doctoral student at California Intercontinental University, and I will be discussing Porter's competitive strategy model in the context of the financial services industry. The financial services industry, including the credit card segment of this industry, represent a large market. The size of this segment is exemplified by several variables. Total consumer revolving credit balances reaching almost $1 trillion, and the 630 million open consumer card accounts point to a diverse and extensive segment. With the volume of card purchases increasing, as shown in Figure 1, and delinquency rates decreasing, as shown in Figure 2, the credit card segment continues to thrive. Porter's competitive strategies follow along two axes. The first axis addresses competitive advantages, while the second identifies the scope of the company's strategy. Broad scope strategies among companies tend to deliver greater returns in the long term than narrow scope strategies. Figure 3 identifies the various strategies that align with both scope and competitive advantages. A broad focus with a low cost competitive advantage yields a cost leadership strategy that relies on efficiency to offer lower pricing than competitors. Wells Fargo employs this strategy within the financial services industry. A similar focus with a differentiated competitive advantage yields a differentiation strategy. JP Morgan Chase leverages this type of strategy. Employing a narrow focus with a low-cost competitive advantage results in a cost-focused strategy. Within the financial services industry, Discover Financial Services employs this strategy. Finally, a differentiation-focused strategy uses a narrow scope and a differentiation competitive advantage. American Express employs this strategy. Cost leadership involves the employment of efficiency and low cost to minimize pricing within the industry. Wells Fargo's scope and competitive advantages indicate close alignment with this strategy. Regarding scope, Wells, the fourth largest bank in terms of revenues, operates extensively within the U.S. market with over 7,000 banks across the country and uses the Visa payments network. Within the context of deposits, home mortgages, and debit cards, Wells is placed as the second largest financial services entity within the U.S. Regarding competitive advantages, Wells utilizes high efficiency, minimization of operating expenses, and economies of scale, all representative of a low-cost competitive advantage. Additionally, the employment of high credit ratings allow the company to enjoy a low cost of capital, further reinforcing their low-cost strategy. The broad scope and efficient, low-cost competitive advantages used by Wells indicate a cost leader strategy. A differentiation strategy seeks to employ higher pricing relative to market averages by highlighting the unique properties or perceptions related to its products. JP Morgan Chase's scope serves a broad section of the market as the largest bank in the U.S. with locations in 125 cities and 39 states. It also utilizes the Visa payments network. The company's over $4 trillion in client assets further reinforces the broad strategic scope. Employing a differentiation competitive advantage, Chase possesses worldwide brand recognition with diverse and highly customizable customer experiences and products. The broad scope and customized approach to customers results in a differentiation strategy within the financial services industry. Cost-focused strategy employs a narrow scope with a low-cost competitive advantage. Discover's approach exemplifies this strategy with a narrow scope that focuses exclusively on lending and consumer products. Discover only markets savings, personal loans, student loans, and home mortgages directly to consumers, and utilizes a proprietary payment structure, meaning their credit cards are not as widely accepted as those that utilize Visa or MasterCard. Discover's competitive advantage comes from the ability to provide customers with products that do not have annual fees and products targeted at students or those new to the credit market. By offering a small number of products, the company gains efficiency compared to competitors. The narrow focus and low cost product offerings from Discover indicate a cost-focused strategy. Differentiation focus targets a subset of customers within a market with unique or customized product offerings. American Express, or Amex, exemplifies a company that leverages this strategy. A spend-focused revenue model means that Amex focuses on wealthy or high-spend customers. Amex targets a narrow scope within the financial services industry with their proprietary issuance and payments network. Competitive advantages include personalized product offerings, global brand recognition, and a robust closed-loop network from which to provide customized experiences. American Express's continued efforts to target high-spend customers and to offer high-value customized products yields a differentiation focus strategy. Porter's model produces a simple, usable lens through which company strategies are analyzed. It also proves scalable across a majority of industries, markets, and associated businesses. However, while the model easily addresses a majority of standard strategies and situations, it struggles to address hybrid or outlier scenarios. Adjusting Porter's model to specific market conditions would enhance the insights gained and the opportunity for additional analysis. Thank you for the opportunity to present this discussion of Porter's competitive strategy model and apply it within the financial services industry.